Mrs. North America, and all the ships at sea. Walter Winchell reporting. The North Pole. The 7 American airmen who crash-landed have been rescued. Jeffery Lynn experience from coast to coast. Retrospective of old radio, television, and the way we were back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. And now, turn back the pages to old radio as we take you back to a generation long gone, but soon to be remembered. Here we go.
We smoke Camels than any other cigarette. Lipton tea.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo silver, the Lone Ranger. With his faithful Indian companion Tonto, the daring and resourceful masked rider of the plains led the fight for law and order in the early western United States. Nowhere in the pages of history could one find a greater champion of justice. Return with us now to those thrilling days of yesteryear. The Lone Ranger rides again. Hi-yo silver, away! Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. The Shadow. Lamont Cranston, a man of wealth, a student of science, and the master of other people's minds, devotes his life to righting wrongs, protecting the innocent, and punishing the guilty. The Shadow. Never seen, only heard, as haunting to superstitious minds as a ghost. The identity of the Shadow is known only to his close friend and intimate aide, Margot Lane. The Columbia Broadcasting System and its affiliated stations present Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the Air in H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds. We now know in the early years of the 20th century, this world was being watched closely by intelligence that's greater than man's, and yet as mortal as his own. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the Meridian Room in the Park Plaza in New York City. We bring you the music of Raymond Riccello and his orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News. A huge flaming object, believed to be a meteorite, fell on a farm near Grover's Mill, New Jersey. We have dispatched a mobile unit to the scene. In the meantime, we take you to the Hotel Martinet in Brooklyn, where Bobby Millett and his orchestra are offering a program of dance music. We take you now to Carl Phillips at Grover's Mill. Ladies and gentlemen, am I on? Pump shape is rising out of the pit. There's a jet of flame, and it leaps right at the advancing men. Good Lord, they're turning into flames! Ladies and gentlemen, due to circumstances beyond our control, we are unable to continue the broadcast from Grover's Mill. We now continue with our piano interlude. I'm speaking to you from the roof of the broadcast building in New York City. Now the smoke's spreading faster. It's reached Times Square. They're falling like flies. The smoke's crossing 6th Avenue, 5th Avenue, 100 yards away.